Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to go ahead and do is film a full face of Wet n Wild products. So it's going to be Wet n Wild foundation, Wet n Wild concealer, eyeshadow, contour, highlight, blush, eyeliners, everything. So it's going to be a whole full face of just Wet n Wild products. So I'm getting ready now to go out to dinner with my mom and my sister and my daughter, etc, etc. So yeah, so just stay tuned and watch. Okay everyone, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is first I'm going to start with the eyes. I did buy a couple of brushes from Wet n Wild. And I'm gonna see how everything applies. Hopefully this comes out really good so my evening can go great. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in using the Wet n Wild Natural palette. It's Nude Awakening. It says right here. It's all of these beautiful colors. And I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild. This is the blending brush. Put this down. It's a blending brush. So I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to zoom it in so we can go ahead and start. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a little bit of the neutral color, or the nude color you could say. I'm going to dab into it and I'm going to put it all around my eye. To use this little purplish one, and I'm going to mix it with a little brown, and I'm going to just put it on my crease with the same brush. The palette so far, I don't mind. Okay, so I'm gonna go in using, this is a little kind of dirty, but whatever. My cousin Brenda, she got me this brush. This is an all over the lid brush. I'm gonna go in with this second shade right here. It's like a pinkish shimmer, and I'm just gonna go into the front of my eye, well, on my lid, and I'm at the front of my eye, obviously. So I did that. Then I'm gonna go in a little bit more with the darker shade on the crease. That same brush I used just to blend everything. I should have got more brushes, so I wasn't thinking. It does have a lot of shimmer. I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna go in with a different shade, a little darker. I'm gonna go in with this shade. This is the one, two, the fifth shade. I'm gonna go in. It's like it's very shimmery. These eyeshadows. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just start putting on the foundation because it's already 6:30, and then I can do everything else last. So what I'm gonna go ahead and use is the Wet n Wild foundation. I got the shade Golden Beige. What I like about this is that it has a easy applicator. It's like a flat surface. So the only thing I don't like about this, it kind of smells like paint. Okay. They don't have beauty blenders, so I'm gonna go with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna go ahead and dab my whole face. It's on. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead now and do is with the new Wet n Wild concealer. This is in the shade, oh, I don't know, light medium beige. So what I'm doing is just putting a little bit. I'm not going crazy with my makeup today. That's why I decided to film this look. Okay. So the concealer is already put on now. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just start to contour the face. Well, under the eyes, I'm gonna have to cheat and use another brush. I'm gonna use a Morphe brush, sorry. So what I'm using is the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is in the shade Caramel Toffee. So I just need a little bit just to put under my eye. So far so good. Now to contour, what I'm going to use is a Mega Cushion. This is in the shade Cafe au Soleil. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting a little bit. This is what it looks like. It's like a little cushion. It's actually really nice. So it comes with this thing. So what I'm going to do, I just only want a little bit because I do have powder. I'm going to dab it in and just put some all over my face. Okay. So before it dries, what I'm going to go ahead and do now with the Wet n Wild, this is the angle brush. I'm now going to go ahead and blend that in. Dab it in the brush in there, and I'm gonna put some on the top. Then I'm gonna go in with the contour shade, this one. Only thing is that these things throw a lot of powder. What I also want to do is apply a little bit of that lighter shade on the palette under my cheek to just line out the contour. Let me dust that under my eye. Looks nice. Okay, contour came out good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna go ahead and do next, just top everything. I'm now going to put, I didn't get a blush brush. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the blush. This is the Ombre blush. This is in the shade, the Princess Daiquiris. I'm gonna go ahead and dab. I didn't buy a blush brush, but it's okay. So with my Morphe M530, Just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of the blush. Okay. And then now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is the liner. Forgot to mention, this is a Wet n Wild color icon. This is in the shade Black 651. It's on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the top liner. I'm gonna use a liquid liner from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Black as well. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna do the top. So that's done. It's kind of thick, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is going to do the bottom with, I'm going to buff out the bottom eyeliner with this flat one with the dark shade of the palette. Go ahead and do is, what am I doing? Put on the mascara. I have this mascara from Maybelline, Wet n Wild, I'm so sorry. It's called Lash told you I suck at pronouncing stuff. Renegade. Yes, that's what it is. I really like the brush. It's like a different kind of shape that I've seen from mascaras in general. Let's see how this works for me. That's done. Ooh. Now what I'm gonna do lastly is I'm going to now set my face with this Wet n Wild photo finish setting spray. So give me one moment. It's kind of wet, just in my hair, so. And then lastly, what I'm going to do is go in, sorry, the Walgreens stickers here. This is the highlight, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is in the shade Precious Petals. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe fan brush M310. And I'm going to just highlight my face. Yeah, ma. So, just highlight and I'll finish. Now, spray one more time. Last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead in with my Wet n Wild liquid catsuit. in the shade RebelRose. I love this shade actually. It's really, really nice. Okay. Doesn't look bad. It looks okay. Looks decent. My eyeshadow, honestly, the palette is not the best, but it's okay. It's decent. It's whatever. And then lastly, I forgot to do the inner duct and the bottom of my brow bone. So I'm going to go in with the flat brush with the shimmer shade. I'm just gonna put it in my tear duct. Yeah. I hate this eyebrow. And yeah. So all the products I did use, minus some of the brushes, were from all the products, you can say, actually were from Wet n Wild. Just the beauty blender and like the blush and the highlight, and to put the contour, well, yeah, whatever, under my eyes. I can't think right now. But yeah, this is a completion of my look. So just give me one moment and I'm gonna go ahead and put my earrings on and take this off and fix up my hair, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. Okay everyone, so this is the completed look. Show you closer. Don't judge my eyeliner, it's not the best eyeliner I've done today. Yeah, this is the completed look. And if you want more drug looks like this, just let me know. Leave the comment below and I'll be more than glad to go ahead and continue doing drugstore looks or a whole full brand look. I think the next one that I'm going to do is Milani, because I do have a sufficient amount of items from Milani to go ahead and do a full face of just Milani. But yeah, this is the complete look. But yeah, if you have not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you give it a thumbs up, and leave any comments below. And like I stated, please leave feedback. I love feedback, as I always say. And the only social media that I have right now is the Vieebeaute on Instagram and of course the YouTube. I do have my personal other Instagram and my personal Snapchat. I'll list my personal Snapchat below. I'm gonna start putting like videos on Instagram, little videos and little, you know, mini tutorials of things, and also little mini hauls on live or just in general. Like it's like a Snapchat on Instagram. I don't know what it's called, but whatever. But yeah, have a good evening and see you soon. Mwah.